Hi, dear students. How are you? I am your Kamal sir, your English teacher. English class is interesting class and enjoyable class. Yes, children, you all I know, you all love English class. So, in the last two videos, I came out with a beautiful story of a dog, and I'm sure you understood that lesson. The dog, once a wild animal, became the tamed animal today, and it became the servant of man. So now in this video, I hope I came before you with another interesting and a beautiful poem you like. Do you like poems? Yes, here is a poem of a kite. Beautiful kites flying in the beautiful blue sky. Do you like to play fly kites? Yes. So now I came before you to describe about the flying of a kite with comparison to the ship sailing on the seas. So here I came out with a grammatical figures of speech simile. So are you ready? Are you ready to learn this beautiful poem of a kite? Yes. Let's start our poem, The Kite. Are you ready? Let's start our poem. Come and enjoy. Students, before we go deep into our lesson, let's have a look at the overview of the lesson we are going to cover in this video. So, in this lesson, how the dog found himself a new master is divided into three parts. Before you read, working with the text, and working with the language. Students, in this lesson, we have identified some learning outcomes. By the end of this lesson, you will be able to identify the need of your master to look after the pet animals, recognize how a dog that lived freely in the forest became a tame animal, describe the order of events in the course of dog's journey to find its master, develop a role play between the dog and other animals like wolf, bear, and the lion. As dear students, take open your English textbook, Honeysuckle 6th class, lesson 2, page number 25, and the title of this poem, The Kite. Dear students, all of us like to fly kites. Have you ever tried to fly one? Yes, children. During your Pongal holidays, we all go to visit our relatives' house, grandparents' houses, and we used to celebrate our Pongal holidays enjoyably. So during that time, we fly beautiful, beautiful kites with our friends there. Before you read, dear students, in the last class, we have learned that the dog, once a wild animal, became a domestic animal today. So finally, it found man as a new master. So in this video, we are going to learn about the description of kites flying beautifully in the blue sky. See, look, children, all of us like to fly kites. Have you ever tried to fly one? Read this poem of kite and learn out how beautiful is flying kites. Take and open our poem, children, The Kite, from page number 25. So beautiful kite is there. Now let's learn about this poem, The Kite. Students, all of us like to fly kites. Have you ever tried to fly one? Look here. How bright on the blue is a kite when it's new. Once again, how bright on the blue is a kite when it's new. See, beautiful kite. With a dive and a dip, it snaps its tail. Look here, children. With a dive and a dip, it snaps its tail, then soars like a ship with only a sail. With soars like a ship with only a sail. Yes, children, look here. As over tides of wind it rides, climbs to the crest of a gust and pulls. Climbs to the crest of a gust and pulls, then seems to rest as wind falls. Look here, children, how beautiful here the explanation of kites flying in the blue sky. Yes, dear children, here our writer Harry Ben explains the beautiful kites flying in blue skies. He compares the flying of a kite with a ship sailing on the sea. Here, when we look into here, there are some important action words here explaining and shows the relation. I mean, the relation that is nothing but simile. So, here the description of kite is resembles the floating of ships on the seas. Once again, I repeat, children, how bright on the blue is a kite when it's new. You repeat after me. How bright on the blue is kite when it's new. With a dive and a dip, it snaps its tail, then soars like a ship with only a sail. As over tides of wind it rides, climbs to the crest of a gust and pulls, then seems to rest as wind falls. Yes, children, now let's move on to the next paragraph. When string goes slack, your wind is back, and run until a new breeze blows. See here, children, and run until a new breeze blows. Here the child is moving on, and its wings fill, and up it goes. And up it goes. How bright on the blue is a kite when it's new. Hey, look here, children. Beautiful kite, but a ragged thing you never will see when it flaps on a string in the top of a tree. So here, children, look here. When the kite is, when a new breeze blows and its wings fill, up it goes. And it seems to be bright in the blue sky. But the dangerous thing, unhappiest thing is that you will never see it again when it flaps on a string in the top of a tree. Yes, see here, children, beautiful poem, comparison of the sky flying in the sky with the ship sailing on the sea. Beautifully written by Harry Ben, the movement of kites, comparison to ship with a sail. Working with the poem, page 26. Here, children, list out the action words in the poem. Dive, dip, snap. Children, all of you take this textbook and find these words given in page number 26. Dive, dip, snap, and some blanks were given there. Now, find out the meanings of these words from the textbook and also list out the action words in the poem. Now, take open your poem once again, The Kite. Looking from top paragraph, top line, here we are able to identify some action words in this poem. See, children, dive, dip, snaps, and there are many other words here. Look here, children. Dive, dip, snap, soars, tides, rides, climbs, pulls, falls, goes, blows, fill, goes, and flaps. Yes, children, you underline all these words in your reader, and now you try to copy down all these words here in page number 26 given. Right here, children. Dive, dip, snaps, soars, tides, rides, climbs, pulls, falls, goes, blows, and flaps. So now let's find out the meanings of these words. Are you ready, children? Let's find out the meanings of these action words. See here, all the action words we have identified from our lesson we are given here. There are 12 action words given here. So, do you know the meaning of dive? Yes, plunge head first into water with one's arms raised over one's head. Do you know the meaning of second one, dip? Yes, put or let something down quickly in or into liquid. Yes, good children. Third one, snaps. Do you know the meaning of snaps? Break suddenly and completely with a sharp cracking sound. Copy down in your notebook, children. Next word, soars. The meaning of soars is fly or rise high in the air. Yes. Fifth word, tides. Do you know the meaning of tides? The alternate rising and falling of a sea. Yes, children, once again I will repeat. The alternate rising and falling of a sea. Yes. Sixth word, rides. Do you know the meaning of rides? Sit on and control the movement of an animal. Sit on and control the movement of an animal. My father rides a horse. Yes, children, he sits on the and control the movement of the horse. Yes. Next word, seventh one, climbs. Do you know the meaning of climbs? Go or come up a staircase or slow. Climbs. Go or come up a staircase or slow. Eighth one, pulls. Move steadily in a specified direction. 9. Falls. Do you know the meaning of falls? Lose one's balance and collapse. 10th word, goes. Leave, depart. As once I again repeat, children, goes, leave, depart. 11th one, blows. Expel air through pursued lips, move its wings up and down. Blows, expel air through pursed lips. Yes, we blow the balloon. Next one, and the last one, 12th, flaps. Move its wings up and down when flying or preparing to fly. Flaps. The birds flaps its wings. So, move its wings up and down when flying or preparing to fly. As children, so I request all our children here to copy down all these words in your textbooks given here. So children, copy down all these words in your textbook. So once again, page number 26. Here's children, simile. The comparison of one thing with another thing of different kind used to make a description more emphatic is called a simile. So here children, working with the language, Can you suggest what or who the following actions may be compared to? Here, some sentences were given here. First one, he runs like a, he eats like, she sings like, it shines like, it flies like. So now, let's look into the first one. He runs like a horse. He eats like a pig. She sings like a cuckoo. It shines like a diamond. It flies like a kite. So, children, here you copy down all these suggested phrases in the exercise given in second one. So here, he runs like a horse. He eats like a pig. She sings like a cuckoo. It shines like a diamond. It flies like a kite. Yes, children, you copy down all these in your textbook. Yes, children. So now let's move on to our next exercise. I hope all of you are enjoying this lesson, children. So now, third exercise, you like the most. Third exercise is a beautiful exercise. Okay, are you ready? Now, try to make a kite with your friends. I hope all of you enjoy this project work in our classroom, children.